I could go to the laundromat, or I could go to one of our children's and have them wash it, but we're going to make do with what you got. And so the whole scenario would be, in this situation, what happens if you couldn't leave your home? Well, a lot of people would say, well, they just wouldn't bother washing their covers. But could you do it? Can we do it? And how will it work out? So we're gonna give it a try. I have this commercial sink. Now it's still very small. And we are going to wash it. We're going to attempt to wash it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the stopper down on each side. And we're going to go ahead and fill this up with water. Now it's going to take a little bit. But we're going to wash this cover. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to knead it like bread dough by folding it and kneading it, and folding it and kneading it. I am getting to be quite a mess looking, but I think it's going to work. Now to wring it out, that's going to be the hard part, because I can't put on my clothesline this wet. It would break my line. This is really heavy. But have no fear, I have plan B. So if I can't wring it out, that it is enough that I can put on my clothesline, I'm going to lay it out on our lawn. And that way the sun can dry it enough so I can hang it up. I'm almost done, and it's actually, you can see that there's a little bit of grayness in the water. Now, of course, this is not something that we have directly against our skin. This is just a comforter on top. But we are getting it clean. I'm going to go ahead and wring it. It's actually not near as heavy anymore. It's only been out an hour and it's already starting to dry. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep pushing it up so the water can drip down. All it took was a little patience, and it's drying already. So I think it was a win-win. Oh, if you noticed, I did change my shirt and my apron because I was soaking wet. So it was a little bit of a wet job, but I'm really glad I tried it because it worked perfect. It's something you wouldn't want to do every day. But you're not really supposed to wash your comforters every day either. Hey, it looks good. Whenever it's at all possible, I try to cook with the power of the sun. And today we have some more tomatoes, and we're going to make oven roasted tomatoes to freeze or to make as a sauce. And I'm going to be using the power of the sun. The thing I love about working out in the garden is if you have something that's a spot or bad spot in your tomatoes, well, you just toss it into the garden. So there's no mess. Now all of these tomatoes have been washed. So we're just going to go ahead and we are going to cut them up. We also are going to try it with a pepper today too. I'm going to go ahead and cut these and then I'll slice them a little bit better. These little yellow pear tomatoes are amazing. They are so flavorful. A subscriber gave me the seeds. Alright, so these are the tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and chop up this pepper. That's a cardboard imitation food. That is real food. Alright, let's get the sun oven set up. I was going through all of my items and going through all of my notes, and on December 22nd, 2020, I printed this out. And today we are going to make it. It is coconut rosemary, and this is shampoo. I'm really exploring new ways of doing things and a more healthier lifestyle. And that doesn't mean it has to be more expensive. Really, a lot of these ingredients are very frugal, very cheap if you have them on hand. So I'm going to show you what I'm making today. We have coconut milk, $1 at the Dollar Tree, and then we have some castile soap. We're going to go ahead and mix all of this together, and let me show you. Also, we have some rosemary oil. Now this was given to me as a product review, and it absolutely smells amazing. So I'll share the link to this at the end in my description box. But I didn't know right how to use it, and I thought Moroccan rosemary oil, because it calls for olive oil and it calls for rosemary essential oil. So we're going to use this. So let's make our own shampoo. We are going to need 1/4 of coconut milk, 1/4 cup of castile soap. It calls for honey. I am not using that. 10 drops of rosemary oil and 5 drops of lavender. I'm using what I have, but I will share with you the full recipe in the description box. But I'm only using what I have, so I don't have to spend money. So we're going to go ahead and let's mix this up.
Held my ground and stayed. I was only standing in your way. I was only standing in your way.
And we're going to cap it up. And there you go. So this is 2 bottles of shampoo, which you only use a little bit at a time. And I'm going to go ahead and clean up here a minute, and then we'll talk a little bit more about all the things that I am doing to be more healthier and to get all those preservatives out of my life. I had the essential oils. For me, it was cheaper. Now, when you use homemade products like this, you don't need very much of it, like just a little bit. It's not like commercial soaps. So in the long run, it is cheaper. But is it healthier? Now, there's a lot of people there is a lot of controversy over that. But I start looking at ingredients and what's ingredients. I'm going to use walnuts and dye my hair. I'm going to do all kinds of things that are different instead of just buying things. Homemade mouthwash, a cup of water, a teaspoon of baking soda, and 5 drops of essential oils, and 10 drops of mineral drops. Of course, you do not consume this. So essential oils, I do not recommend you consuming them. And also you need to know about essential oils and need to know about your skin. So I don't have any sensitive skin, but some people do, and essential oils can be absolutely horrible for your skin. So you need to know all these things. For me, rosemary oil is going to be great for my hair. Lavender is great for me. But for you, you must know a little bit about essential oils and your body before you start just following anybody's instructions. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, just spending a little time with me, and I can't wait to take you more on my journey because I have a lot of things that I am doing and that I'm changing my life, and maybe it's entertaining to you, maybe you'll learn something from it, but trying to get away from all the cosmetics. Makeup? Can we go with a all-natural makeup? Well, we'll have to see. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.